What is the secret to finally stop giving a fuck? Let's find out. Did you ever wonder, how would your life look like if you did not care about what others think of you? Imagine being able to talk to any cute girl you like, without giving a fuck that she might reject you, and that everyone might make fun of you. Imagine living life on your own terms, instead of letting society's expectations pressure you into mediocrity. Just be part of the system, little man. If you're different, you're a bad person. Okay, so I'm absolutely certain that giving a fuck about other people's opinion is the single biggest obstacle we need to overcome in order to reach our true potential. We all live in this self-made prison, constantly chasing the approval from others, while at the same time trying to avoid their disapproval. And it's hell. But how do we break free? What is the secret to finally stop giving a fuck? Okay, so I have to be very honest here. This is something that I've personally struggled with my entire life. It took me a long time to finally start sharing my personal development journey here on YouTube, simply because I was so scared of being judged by other people. Things have definitely gotten better over the years I've been working on myself, as you can see. But this is something that I definitely still struggle with. So in this video I want to dive really deep into this topic of not giving a fuck, of seeking validation, of needing approval. Let's go. Alright, so I've now revisited everything that I've learned about approval over the last 6 years. Tons of books, self-improvement courses, YouTube videos, you name it. And I have summarized all that knowledge into 6 powerful mindset shifts to finally stop giving a fuck. Yeah, you heard that right. Mindset shifts. It's not about applying some tips and tricks here and there, about changing anything in your behavior or in the way you communicate. None of that really gets to the cause. We need to really reprogram our mind from giving a fuck to not giving a fuck. That right there is the secret. It's all about reconditioning our mind. And that is where the 6 mindset shifts come into play. So yeah, let's get started right away with the first one. We want to shift our mindset to reprogram our mind, as we said, right? Well, let's start by looking at our current mindset when it comes to approval. For some reason, we're all so fucked up that we truly believe that getting other people's approval will result in happiness, in confidence, in all those positive feelings we're after. That's everyone's belief, but is it true?
The more people like me and approve of me, the better I'll feel.
I remember the first time I received a payment from my first client. This was 4 years ago. I told my friends and my family about it, and it felt incredible for one day. I also remember the first time I approached a girl on the street, and she actually went on a date with me right then and there, and it felt incredible until the next morning when the inner emptiness just came back. Now, what did I think back then? Maybe I need more money, more girls, more approval. And yeah, that right there is the problem with approval. When we get it, it feels nice, but then we want more and more and more. It never ends. The only thing that can satisfy approval is more. So yeah, I always try to keep that in mind. Getting approval does not result in the positive feelings I'm after. Approval does not equal happiness, so why keep giving a fuck about it? That sounds very harsh, doesn't it?
Wait, I'm not important? No one gives a fuck about me?
Well, it is very harsh, but at the same time, it's the truth, and it's incredibly free. This is actually a very important mindset shift, so I actually want to show you in real life. Let's go do something embarrassing. Alright, so we're here at the mall. I'm gonna go lay down there and talk about this point. Let's go.
Alrighty. So we're laying here down on the floor. Definitely a bit weird, and probably people are looking. But actually, you know what? Let's do something. Ah! You know, that's like something weird to do, and probably people are looking now, but like, look at how they're probably already walking away again. That's actually a very crazy thing if you think about it, because we all have such an inflated ego that we really believe we're the center of the universe. We all live in this movie of me, like I'm like in the movie of Gabriel. I'm the most important person here on the mall, like everything revolves around me. Everyone thinks like that, you know, like everyone's just honestly like living their own movie, not giving a fuck at all about anyone else. And it's harsh, but at the same time, hey, it's harsh, but at the same time, it's the truth, you know? Like, no one gives a fuck about you, no one gives a fuck about me. And that's actually super, super freeing. And yeah, let me actually sit down to continue talking. And yeah, I mean, what I do now, laying here on the floor, that's not something that I would usually do. You know, this is not about doing random clowny shit all day. The thing is, the goal is not to not do this stuff because you're afraid of what other people think. Because as you just saw, nobody cared. It's just about doing it out of respect for other people, you know? Not because you care about their opinion. And yeah, you get the point. Alright, that was fun. Let's keep going with the video. I personally struggle quite a bit with this, to be honest. I always want to be seen as this super perfect and charismatic guy that everyone likes, who's good with people and very good with girls. And that's just complete bullshit, right? No one is perfect. I try to remind myself every single day of that fact. But you see, this problem actually goes a lot deeper than you think. It's not just about trying to be perceived as cool and not as uncool. That's a part of it. But the truth is, we're all constantly managing expectations depending on the people we are around. We want to be this cool person in front of our friends. We want to be this perfect son in front of our parents, this good citizen in front of society. We feel like we need to be a different type of perfect for different types of people. We're all walking on eggshells, constantly trying to manage the approval from our parents, from our friends, from society. Please like me, please like me, please like me. It's crazy. But how do we deal with all this mess, with all these expectations from every side? Well, we need to constantly remind ourselves that we're not perfect and that that's okay. We can't make things right for everyone, and we shouldn't. Approval from parents, from friends, from society, you know what? Fuck that. Let's stop trying to be perfect. Let's just chill and enjoy this journey called life. Let's enjoy the process towards slowly growing as a person step by step. Fuck perfectionism. I want to tell you a personal story from a week ago. I was at the gym and I just finished pumping it out on the bench press, right? So I finished my set, I get up and I see two people. And here were my immediate thoughts about them. That guy looks so ugly and feminine. How ugly is that girl? I immediately caught myself alright ego, here you go again, judging those poor two people just so you can feel better about yourself. And that right there, my friend, is an example of projection. In very simple terms, projection is basically an unconscious defense mechanism from the ego that we use to protect our own low self-worth by projecting our bad traits, emotions, or thoughts onto others. The unconscious goal of projection is to feel better about ourselves by putting others down, or in other words, judging them. So this basically means that judging others is just a sign of our own low self-esteem. How freeing is that? Really think about it. Because people do judge you, let's just be real, but if they do, it has nothing to do with you. It's just about them having such low self-esteem that they need to project their insecurities on you. Alright, let's talk about one of the most iconic figures of Zero Fucks Given. Tyler Durden from Fight Club.
All the ways you wish you could be, that's me. I look like you want to look, I fuck like you want to fuck, I am smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all the ways that you are not.
I'm sure many of you know the movie, but for those who don't, Tyler Durden is basically a man who literally doesn't give a fuck about anything except one thing: tearing down the consumerist society that he hates.
Consumers?
Right. We are consumers. We are byproducts of a lifestyle obsession. What concerns me are celebrity magazines, television with 500 channels, some guy's name on my underwear, Rogaine, Viagra. Olestra.
Martha Stewart.
Fuck Martha Stewart.
And that right there is his secret, bro. The reason why he doesn't give a fuck about anything else. He puts 100% of his fucks onto that one purpose of his, of destroying consumer culture.
Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need.
Now, granted, Tyler Durden is a complete asshole and we don't want to be like that. But still, I believe that we really can learn something from him about not giving a fuck. If we give 100% of our fucks to our purpose, to our values, to the way we want to be as a man, we literally don't have any fucks left to give about stupid approval from strangers and random people. Our mission and purpose is just way more important than being liked by society or by random people on the street or friends or whatever. Okay, you know what? I think this one is too important to just talk about it here. That's what I wanted to do, but I actually want to show you something. Let's go to my bedroom. Okay. So yeah, around once per month I actually come in here into my bedroom and I lay down on the floor for around 30 to 45 minutes. And what I do is that I literally try to convince myself that I'm dead. I picture the ceiling falling on top of me and I give my very best to really try and sink into the feeling that I'm actually dead. That's it, my life, it's over. And yeah, from that dead state, I reflect on questions like this. How did I live life? Did I live life to the fullest, according to my own purpose and values? Or was everything I did just to please others, to get their approval? Did I chase my dreams, or did I crumble under the pressure from society, my family, and my friends, and live according to their plan instead of my own? And yeah, I just keep going down that death reflection rabbit hole for a while, until by the end of the death meditation, I start shifting the questions a bit towards questions like these. If I had another chance to live, what would I do differently? Would I give my power away again just because I'm scared of being judged by other people and I want everyone to like me? Or would I stop giving a fuck about all that and live life on my own terms, according to my own purpose and values? And then, well, by the end of the meditation, I of course get another chance to live. So I try to apply all of that. So yeah, reflecting on your own death, like this Latin quote, Memento Mori, is used so often in personal development topics. And there's just a really good reason for that, right? Because the fact is, we're all going to die. Like, I am going to die, you are going to die, everyone is going to die. It can be hard thinking about it, but at the same time, reflecting on that can be so freeing. Do we really want to give all of our power away to other people? Like chasing their approval, chasing their validation, just because we want everyone to like us, instead of living life to the fullest? I don't think so. So let's fucking stop giving a fuck.